Dear CEOs and industry leaders, you are most graciously welcome to Akul Mac Business Bunker. This is a forum where you are able to showcase your products to the masses, to the investor, to the prospects, and to your client. And if you want to promote your company and yourself, you have landed at the right place. Before we continue, do like and subscribe our channel. Friends, as you know, we have our expert, Mr. Naveen Toshniwal, who has been guiding us during the past few weeks about the grapho analysis. And last week, we did a episode where we actually analyzed a handwriting live on the show. And today, we want to basically discuss how this therapy works and how this person's handwriting changes attitude. So it is going to be very interesting episode today. Don't go anywhere, friends. Before we start our show, let's welcome Naveen ji.
Hello everyone. Hope all are doing well.
Welcome to the show, Naveen. Everything is fine, and I'd like to wish you, most profound greetings for our 73rd Independent Republic Day. I beg your pardon, which is 2 days from now. And also, I'm very happy that Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose statue has been coronated also at India Gate. So I'm very happy, and I want to share the same feeling with you.
Yeah, it's definitely very nice to know that. And I too wish all the viewers a very happy Republic Day.
Great. So last week, Naveen, we actually analyzed handwriting, and subsequently you gave your therapy to this person. And after a couple of weeks, this person wrote another handwritten document which we want to compare today. So over to you, and I will bring up the document also.
Right. So last week we had done some very brief analysis of the first handwriting. And thereafter, this person went through a therapy for 3 weeks. And as I told you, the therapy is a very simple process where you are required to practice the stroke changes only 5 minutes a day. See, I'm repeating 5 minutes a day because these days we hardly write. So people are a little afraid and apprehensive how they can go through the therapy. But it's now no big deal. Finding out 5 minutes a day to improve yourself for ever is a very, very simple thing by graphotherapy. So now we will compare what I had analyzed last time, what therapy was given to this person, and how this person felt after the analysis and therapy. See, now over here, if you see the original handwriting, carefully note the T bars. You will see that the T bars in the first line, last word, THE the, then again THE the in the next line. They were cutting towards a lower side. Now, if you go down slightly on the fourth, fifth, sixth, fourth line from the bottom, there is a probably a word which is university or something. The TY you can see clearly. There again, the T bar is cutting very low towards the bottom of the T stem. This was a sign indicating low self-confidence or low self-esteem or lacking confidence in abilities. After this person went through the therapy for 3 weeks, now you see in the right handwriting how the changes have come. See the T bars very carefully. The second line, you again, but you will see the T bar cutting towards the top. The word just below that, don't, D-O-N-T. Again, the T bar is cutting right towards the top of the T stem. And again, the next line after that, we are going to T-O. There again, the T bar is cutting towards the top. See, now it is not just the T bars which have changed. In fact, the person has also changed. The person has expressed in so many words that the desired changes are being experienced or felt by that person. That is what is more important. That is visible now in the strokes which have come into the natural handwriting of that person. So now we will see some other letter in the handwriting. Okay, now let us see the downstroke of Y. I am showing you the new handwriting. In the fifth line, there is a word Friday. The Y is ending word in the word Friday. The Y is finishing straight down. The straight downstroke indicates a person with a strong determination. And three lines below that, or four lines below that, there is a word nutritionally. Again, the Y is finishing straight down. So, and even more Y's are coming after that, even in the third last line, DAY, day, and the second last one line, only and today. Everywhere you will see that this Y is finishing straight down. In the earlier handwriting, the Y's were either incomplete or incomplete in the sense the loops were not fully completed. They were going just halfway through. So now the Y ending words are finishing straight down. That indicates that the person's determination has increased because the Y ending stroke, down stroke is an indication of strong determination. Okay. Now, the most important thing which we had to tackle in this handwriting was the resentment. Now you see the first line in the old handwriting, the last word the. You will see a small tail coming in the beginning of the word when the T is starting and going towards from bottom to top. There is a small tail-like formation. Even the word in the next line, there also you will see this straight line going from top to bottom with a tail. So this was a sign or indication of resentment. Now, resentment, as I had explained to you in the last episode, is a negative stroke because it prevents a person from moving ahead. Person is just resenting over some incident or episode which might have happened days back, weeks back, months back, or even years back. But the person is not able to get over this resentment and regularly broods on the thing whenever the thought comes to the mind. So it is of no use because whatever has happened is over. What is the use of brooding over something which is already over and finished? So this was the stroke of resentment. Now we will see the new handwriting. Now in the right side handwriting, you will see there are no initial strokes at all. All the strokes starting in the beginning of the words are does not have the tail, does not have the tail. Now if you compare the first T and the T is written over here, or any word starting where the stroke is going from bottom to top, that is not a single stroke of resentment. So this person has got over the resentment and this person has even expressed. See, now remember one thing. When we say a person getting over resentment, one of my clients asked me that why don't you make me forget the episode which is giving me resentment. Now that is practically not possible because handwriting analysis or therapy is not for wiping out the memory. It's practically not possible. Yes, it will change your way of thinking, the way you will face that particular situation when that thought comes to your mind. Earlier, you would have resented and felt sad and brooded over that incident. Now, when the same thought comes to you after the therapy, you will just try to ignore it. You will say, okay, forget about it. What has happened is happened, and you move ahead. So, that is what therapy does. It changes the mindset and it actually helps to get over the negativities in a very systematic and scientific way.
Naveen, thank you so much for covering this in detail. And I think a couple of questions I have of my own. One is that, some
Yeah.
may say that these two handwritings are not looking very similar. I mean, if you look at it, these two handwritings are not looking similar to each other. So that is why some may question that, some may question the effect of the therapy itself. So do you have any opinion on that?
No, actually, see, from expert's point of view, there is a difference only in the strokes. The handwriting is of the same person. And see, let me also tell you that there are also some positive side effects of the therapy. For example, you are doing therapy for two particular traits, like gaining self confidence and increasing determination. So, if you work on these two, it is quite possible that your other traits, which were negative, might also take a positive step ahead. Then it may also help you to define a long term goal. So, that stroke will change automatically because you are going through therapy for some other traits or characteristics. Some other traits and characteristics may also improve on their own. So those stroke changes will come automatically in the handwriting. But you can be rest assured the two handwritings are of the same person, and this person is not, even after the therapy of 3 weeks, this person is in touch with me on a regular basis and keeps taking my advice on what further changes are required after the first therapy was over. So, this practice is not required every day now. Even if you write, say, once in a week or twice in a week, so that you are not going back to your old traits because of the prevailing circumstances or situations. So, the handwritings are of the same person. It is just that the strokes have changed. So it appears to you that they are of different people.
So, Naveen, how much strokes can be changed? I mean, as you can see that the tea is something which is very very personal to us. Tea creates a lot of artistic way of writing. When we learn, when we are starting to write in school, we want to be more artistic, and tea is one of the word which is very artistic. But here you tells us that if there is a tail to the T, it is a negative trait, and you have made this person change and increase the determination in this person's attitude. So how many layers to this improvement are? If I have to ask you that.
See, what happens is that when we start a therapy, it is practically not possible to change 5 to 6 strokes at a time. It's very difficult. So, what we try to do is that we try to give change of, say, 2 or 3 strokes when we start the therapy, trying to take care that those 2 or 3 strokes take care of the maximum possible improvement in that person. For example, when we change a T bar, it may have multiple effects. It will help you to build your willpower, to define your long term goals, get over resentment, and uh, get over self doubt. So, one T bar has the power to change 4 traits at a time. So, in the first therapy, we might go in for just 1 or 2 or 3 letter changes, like finishing a Y straight down for determination, making the T bar towards the top, and that will take care of multiple strokes. Once that improvement is felt by the person, then we can go in for the next therapy for other minor traits which are to be changed in the person.
Well, Naveen, I think it was such a great pleasure learning about these things, and this is a very vast subject, and it requires years and years of practice, like Naveen has done. So, viewers, if you want to basically leverage this thing, you can actually reach out to us, we can make the connection happen. And if you want to subscribe to Naveen's services, they are listed on our website, and you can go to akulmac.com/subscribe and you can directly subscribe. Or if you want to have a conversation, send us an email. We will make the connection happen. The email will be listed at the end of the video. So for today, I like to say goodbye to Naveen, only to catch again in the next one.